Britney Spears has had many highs and a whole lot of lows in her life. And being the celebrity that she is, almost anything that she does, whether it's good or bad, will definitely have the whole world talking. So let's look at some of those moments where Britney Spears surprised the entire world. Welcome back to FTD News. My name is Leroy Kenton, and now let's just jump into the list. At number 10, we have the performance with a snake. Britney Spears, she really shook up the entire world with this sensual performance during a jungle-themed version of her song, I'm a Slave for You, with this massive snake that was wrapped around her body. And this performance happened with the snake at the 2001 VMAs. Now, in 2012, Britney posted a throwback to that performance on Instagram, writing as a caption, "Sometimes I wonder what this snake is up to these days. Anybody know where it's at?" Luckily, she survived to tell the tale. Number 9, her 55-hour marriage. Yes, this actually happened. After a public breakup with Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, she got married in 2004 to a childhood friend named Jason Alexander in Las Vegas. Usually it's till death do part, right? But this marriage only lasted for 55 hours. Just a little over 2 days. They both say that it was just the vibe and the spirit of Vegas that led them to make this big jump so quick. And the marriage, of course, was annulled, but this was the beginning of a string of public mishaps for Britney. Next up, at number 8, we have Kevin Federline. So back in the year 2004, Britney Spears shocked the world when she started dating Kevin Federline, who was a background dancer, and they got married very, very quickly. After 3 months of dating, Kevin Federline and Britney Spears, they announced their engagement in July 2004, and they were married on September 18th of that same year. Now, they had a whole whirlwind type of relationship, and it left a lot of people confused and scratching their heads. And later, she referred to this relationship as being the biggest mistake of her life. But she does thank him for giving her some babies, though. Number 7 brings us her reality TV show. Britney Spears had actually released a reality TV show with her then husband, Kevin Federline, and it was called Britney and Kevin Chaotic. Definitely was a whole chaotic experience during that time. The show lasted for just 5 episodes. It was released in the year 2005. And audience, of course, they're very confused by the series and just the whole relationship in general anyways. Which, of course, like I mentioned, Britney Spears said that it was the worst decision of her life. Who could not forget this? Number 6, kissing Madonna. Britney Spears and Madonna, they kissed on stage at the VMAs, and the entire world went crazy. It was on the front cover of every newspaper. It was trending all over the internet, and it happened at the 2003 VMAs with a performance with her and Madonna and Christina Aguilera, who also shared a kiss with Madonna, by the way. Now, this is hard to forget. It's one of those moments that you see it, you know about it, and you'll never forget it. It'll definitely go down as one of the most iconic performances in VMA history. Following that up, at number 5, we have her kiss with Rihanna. Britney Spears and Rihanna kissed at the 2011 Billboard Music Awards. Now, seeing two women kiss on stage was not as controversial in 2011 as it was in 2003, like not even close. But not many people initially knew about this kiss anyways. It never made it to the live broadcast. After Britney and Rihanna performed S&M together, various other media outlets were the ones that publicized that Britney and Rihanna actually shared a brief kiss on stage. Everybody was like, what? When did this happen? What? But yeah, there was photos of it happening. Number 4 brings us to one of the lowest moments of her life, and that was when she shaved off all of her hair. Britney Spears shaved off all of her hair at a salon after her ex, Kevin Federline, reportedly wouldn't let her see their 2 kids, Sean and Jaden. She had shown up to her ex Kevin's house and she demanded to see their children, but he allegedly refused, didn't let her see them, and this led Britney to drive to a Los Angeles hair salon and asked if she could shave her head. But the hairdresser was like, like, no, we're not gonna do this. So Britney grabbed the clippers and did it herself. Afterwards, she was placed under conservatorship, which meant that her dad, Jamie, had control over her financial and personal assets. Next up, just days after shaving her head, she made headlines again for attacking a paparazzo with an umbrella. She was in a custody battle with her ex Kevin Federline around this time, and that night she and her cousin were driving through a mobile gas station in Tarzana in a silver Mercedes, and that's where she was followed by photographers. Now, even though her cousin Ali Sims begged the paparazzo to leave her alone, Britney just lost it. She lost all her cool. She jumped out of her car screaming, "F you!" And she started banging her umbrella on the paparazzo's car. Definitely something that's gonna make you front page news the next morning. Now, another time Britney surprised the world was with her 2020 hiatus. In January of 2020, Britney Spears, she canceled her new Vegas show Domination, and she said that it was all due to her father's health concerns for the reason why she wasn't going forward with the show anymore. Now, in the months that followed that, Britney, she entered a mental health facility, and that's when the #FreeBritney movement really took off. It suggested that Britney was being controlled and forced into certain actions against her will. Now, in April of that year, Britney Spears, she released a video warning fans not to believe everything that you read or hear. So a lot of people were asking, what's going on with Britney? And finally, at number 1, we end off with Britney no longer being under the conservatorship. Britney was put under conservatorship following her very public breakdown in the year 2008. And conservatorship is a legal status to which a court appoints a person to manage an incapacitated or incompetent individual or minor's financial affairs. But Britney, yep, she did it again. She managed to surprise the entire world. In September of 2021, a judge removed Britney Spears' father from her conservatorship, which released her from the power that he had over her life for more than 13 years. Many people never saw this day coming, and fans are eager to see what's next for Britney, as we could still be witnessing the start of one of the most iconic comebacks in entertainment history. And there you have it, guys. This was a look at the top 10 times Britney Spears surprised the world. Let me know down below in the comments section which of these moments that you remembered, which of these came as a surprise to you. Definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. Don't forget to leave a like before you head on out of here, and thanks for hanging out with me here on FTD News. This is a channel where we collect the news and spit it back to you in a more entertaining way. At least that's a hope. All right, guys, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.